I've loved it. I've loved it. It's taken everything to do it 4 times. That's the hard thing, even in 2019, you still think about, I still think about the final. This will be the last game that I play for England. I will be retiring from international rugby.
2023 has been a bit of a ride for this England side. So how would you sum up the year?
Probably that, really. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. Obviously, the start of 2023 with a change of coaching and everyone coming in, and then the Six Nations and that tournament, we saw some improvements. We saw some heavy losses. We saw a sort of mixed bag, really. And then, a long warm up and leading into that, and then probably not hitting the heights that we wanted in terms of the warm up games and those performances as well. To then getting it right, I suppose, when it really mattered, and then having the desperate heartbreak of the weekend and losing that, with having opportunities and scenarios where you're taking a game where you think, we're in position here to see this through, and then to not actually see that through. So it's been an interesting ride, certainly, but I think full credit goes to the players, the way that they've grabbed hold of it, the senior boys, the coaching staff as well, just everyone involved, because there was a lot of there probably wasn't much expectation externally coming into this tournament, but internally we knew we had a lot of guys who had been there and done it. We knew we had a lot of experience. We also knew we had a brilliant number of players that are full of youth and enthusiasm and that, and it was about blending that, and I think the guys have done a terrific job in terms of turning it around. So I'm very proud to have been a part of the team.
Were you in the changing room after the South Africa game?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Obviously, incredibly difficult moment for the team, but can you recall some words that were said at the time?
Yeah, I mean, you have your highest highs and your lowest lows in this sport, and it's kind of strange because you all sort of share that moment together, and on the highs and the lows, and the boys have put everything into that game, absolutely everything, and there were sore bodies, there was a lot of pride, but there's also always that feeling of what if we just got that situation right, if we just managed to potentially change the tactics slightly a little bit earlier when we knew that the scrum wasn't quite where it needed to be, if we just adapted slightly, and you have all these questions, and that's the hard thing, even in 2019, you still think about, I still think about the final. It comes to my head in random moments, and it'll be the same for this one. It stays with you. It never kind of leaves you, and unless the game will be the same. So what was said after, of course, guys were proud, and Steve obviously spoke very well, and Faz and stuff. But ultimately, there was boys that were really hurting, but we all hurt together, and we all come through the other side together.
The squad is likely to evolve and change post this tournament. Have you thought about what the future looks like for you?
I've certainly given it a lot of consideration about what the future looks like for me. So, this will be the last game that I play for England. I will be retiring from international rugby after Friday night. So, I say Courtney's made that plunge, and I'm going to do that as well. I feel very content. I feel it's an absolute privilege to be able to do it on your terms, to be able to go out when you have the opportunity to go out, and I'm extremely proud of what I've done, and it's the right time to do. So I look back with great memories, and I look forward to making one more memory on Friday night, and then I will wish the boys all the very best moving forward, and I will look with great fondness upon this group as they get ready for the next 4-year cycle.
Was that an easy decision?
I suppose you always want more, but in the way it was an easy decision, I can't give any more than what I have. It's taken a huge amount of energy, determination, whatever you want to call it, to do this for 13 years and to battle every time, to compete. And like I say, I feel incredibly content and proud of what I've done, and it just feels right. I've got an amazing wife and family back home, and kids are growing up, and you spend a huge amount of time away. This is, we've been away for 5 months now, and I'm ready for that next chapter, and I look forward to playing club rugby and doing that, and as I say, tuning in and watching the boys in the future. So, yeah, I'm proud, but I'm very happy.
You just said about memories. What memories stand out for you?
Cool, blimey. There's a lot, I think when I went on tour to Australia in 2010, you know, winning in Sydney, that was a huge memory. Beating New Zealand at Twickenham that time, playing alongside my brother was a great memory. You know, the whole of 2019, that World Cup campaign was brilliant. 2016 Grand Slam. I've got a lot. I've like I say, it's, you know, you got to know when to walk away, and I'm ready to do that. And you know, I've got a lifetime of memories. I'm so honoured to have done that and got all those memories. But I suppose what tops all those like other things is just the friendships and bonds I have. And I know that kind of a lot of people say that, but whether you're an amateur rugby player or you're a professional, it's no different. You have great friends, you have bonds in the change room, you have mates, proper mates, and it doesn't change, like I say, whether you're professional or amateur. You have those bonds, and I've got those bonds, and I'm very fond of the guys that I've met along the way, and I'll continue to be mates with them for long into the future.